Hi, my tubies, my TikToker, SheilaTruelove here with you this fine 4th of July. It's the 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. I hope you have many picnics to go to. Me personally, I'm staying home. I got to rest up for tomorrow. I had an amazing day yesterday. It was awesome, awesome, awesome. I got a lot done, and I had a really good time yesterday. Now we're going to talk about the consequences of men who cheat. Okay? I know several people who work in the health industry, and they say that they see women when they're in the hospital, they're usually surrounded by loved ones, by their children, you know, before they make their transition to die or get well or what have you. However, when it comes to the men, even when the men have children, these men usually end up alone. Anyway, let me share this with you.
Tell you something, this cheating thing doesn't do men well. And you can think to yourself, oh, but I know men who have done it and eaten their cake. How many men are growing up and the rates of loneliness in elderly aging men is completely scary, right? So you can't tell me that you are seeing men really truly benefiting. How many men are growing up with their children hating them?
This is the thing.
Bruh, how many men are growing up and their wives completely despise them? How many men have been killed by their wives, have literally got on their conscience the fact that they completely shattered their family? Their children are dealing with trauma. Their wives do not trust them. Even if they're still living at home, they're not happily married. Do you want a happy life?
You enter into the room and people are not happy that you're
People leave. People leave. People leave.
Like a bad odor has entered into the room.
They say, not this waste of space.
Genuinely, like, I think that's
because I need more men to be attentive to the fact that this actually in the long run is not beneficial for you.
100%.
And if you do not open your eyes to the fact that the men who have done this historically are not actually living well, are not actually happy, do not have companionship in old age, do not have children who would want to take care of them out of care, you'd realize that you're setting yourself up for your own destruction. So even if you don't hold women in high regard, hold yourself in high regard enough to actually not destroy your life. Let me tell you something. This cheating thing doesn't do men well. And you can...
Yeah, she's absolutely right. It doesn't do these men any good. You know, and with the chronic loneliness, when you see men suffering from a lot of loneliness and depression, that's pretty much them reaping what they've sown. You know, you plant bad seeds, you're going to get bad fruitage. And then you think about some of the men who they do go on to marry someone else, but they marry women that they can't even stand. They marry women that they hate. And these women that they marry make their lives a living hell. And that's called karma. Karma loses no one's address, sweetheart. Okay? And when the Bible says you will reap what you have sown, God and Christ can do all things except one thing, and that's to tell a lie. I rest my case.